Hello and welcome to the RC Model Reviews weekly news for the 27th of April 2010. To start things off today, a bit of feedback I've received on my review of the FlyDream 2.4 system that's currently on the website and the YouTube channel. Now, a lot of people have emailed me and said, oh, have I bought the wrong product? Is it really bad? And I'm going to tell you, no, it's not. I don't think anyone who's bought this product will regret buying it. It works, as I said in my review, it works really well despite the technical shortcomings. Now, certainly I wouldn't use it in a jet or a large scale model, but for everything else, well, you know, it's going to work just fine. And if you fly small models, foamies, I mean, this little receiver, I mean, that has got to be the bee's knees. That is just a super cool little piece of technology. And on a foamy, you won't even notice the weight. It's so small and light. And the FlyDream is cheap. It's very economically priced compared to even the other Chinese module-based systems. So if you've bought FlyDream, don't have buyer's regret. I think you'll find it's perfectly adequate. However, if you want to fly larger models, faster models like the jet-powered models that I fly, then it probably wouldn't be my first choice. In fact, I'd probably look at something else. But most people don't fly models like this, so FlyDream, it's going to probably do the job quite nicely. It's up to you to decide which is the best system for you, but I'll be doing the full roundup. That'll be on the website next week, the full roundup of all the 2.4 systems, pluses, minuses, pros, cons, so you can choose which one might be the best one for you, because you are unique, just like everybody else. Secondly on my list of things, telemetry. I've been working on the telemetry system. My good old, Dynam transmitter, the 4-channel, the cheap RTF one. It's been retrofitted with extra bits of gibbons inside. I've got somewhere around here, I think I've lost it. No, here it is. If I reach deep into the back, here is a circuit board that I've made for the transmitter, and that provides the dashboard functionality. 17 components is all there is on that circuit board. Very easy build, and I'm going to be putting the details of this up on the website once she's been all up and tested, so that if you want to add a dashboard to your transmitter and you've got a FlySky 2.4 gig system, and maybe some of the others, because this will be quite flexible, I'll be able to adapt it to work with other types of RC systems that have telemetry, then this might be a really cool little project for you to do and give yourself some extra functionality. While we're on the subject of do-it-yourself electronics, the Turnigy FlySky iMax 9X transmitter. Great value for money, but it does have a few issues. Some of the mixers don't work, and there are a few bugs in the dual rate and expo throws and things like some of the older ones. But some clever guys overseas have started writing new software for this. There are several projects currently underway that will allow you to reflash the transmitter software with updated software that hopefully will be a whole lot better. To that end, I have a spare logic board from the FlySky 9X here, or the Turnigy 9X. I'm going to be seeing how that other software works. I'll be downloading it, putting it on the transmitter, trying it out, see if it's as good as we hope it might be. And then I'll be pointing you at those sites so that if you want to update your transmitter and you feel you've got the ability and the testosterone to attempt such a thing, well, you'll be able to do it for yourself. Who knows, these could be an even better transmitter once people have put some decent software in them. I'm really looking forward to that. Now, on the website at the moment, I've got a new facility I put on about, I don't know, maybe a month ago. It's called Showcase. Now, this isn't a product review section. It's simply an area where manufacturers can expose new products to the market. If you're a manufacturer or a supplier or a dealer or a retailer and you have a new product or a special deal that you think is really just the bee's knees, then email me, and if I think it's okay, I'll stick it up on the website. Go to the showcase now. There's some new products from X-Core, the X-Core team. These are cordless digital servos which have some really, really impressive specs. It's Chinese. Okay, the website's a bit of a mess at the moment, like a lot of Chinese startups are, but it's worth having a look because I plan to get some of these servos and give them a bit of a test and see if they live up to the specifications that are quoted for them. Remember, I've also got these Corona servos here, which unfortunately I haven't had time to test, but I will be very shortly. So there's going to be a bit of a servo shootout, which is long, long overdue, where I'll be looking at a whole lot of brands like Hitec, Savox, JR, and the X-Core servos, as well as some of those cheapy ones from Hobby King, because some of those are pretty bad, and some of them are pretty good. I'll tell you which ones are which, and I'll have to go and spend some more money buying servos because a lot of the main brands won't give them to you for review purposes. Even if you give them away, they don't want their products perhaps scrutinized with such an objective eye. Who knows? Now, excuse me while I refer to my script because I'm old and I forget. The Hitec Aurora 9. Now, that's been making headlines for all the right reasons. People who have looked at it love it. Even some of the hardcore JR and Futaba users are switching to Hitec's Aurora 9 because it's got a touchscreen, it's easy to program, it's got all the bells and whistles and everything, so it's good value too, it's a good price. And so far, there's been very little to grizzle about this transmitter, but, and you knew there was a but, didn't you? Some people have reported a little bit of a problem with the sticks. This isn't an Aurora 9, of course, because I don't have one. Hitec, you can send me one, I'll review it objectively, just like I did with the Optimus system. But what they're finding with their Hitec Aurora is that when you move the sticks, there's a little piece at the end of the stick travel on some systems where the servos don't move. Basically, it's a bit of a dead band, a bit of a dead zone where the stick movement is not reflected in the servo movement. Now, I'm putting an article up on the RCModelReviews.com website which explains why I think this is happening, because I actually had this with my 9X Turnigy radio, or 9X FlySky. At the bottom of the throttle throw, it was dead. So when you're trying to get the idle right, a whole lot of stick movement, nothing happens, and all of a sudden the servo starts moving. How did I fix that? What causes it? Well, I'm going to speculate that perhaps the Aurora 9 has the same problem as a number of these computer radios has had. I'll tell you why it happens and what you can do to fix it if you're not prepared just to send it away and get a warranty repair. Now, looking at my script again. Oh yes, a lot of people have seen my other YouTube channel, XJet. If you haven't, go and have a look. Lots of RC model stuff on there, and I just put a video up of a pulse jet powered kayak I did for a television show. But a lot of people have also said to me, how do you do those videos? Because some of them look pretty real. You know, I've got an F4 Phantom, which looks pretty good. I've got, what have I got in there? An Aero Mackie, and a number of other videos which look almost like full size. How do I get to models to look like full size? And what are the other techniques I use in my videos? Now, I'm not a professional videographer or cameraman. I've just sort of tried things out, and the bits that work I tend to use a lot. So what I was thinking of doing is writing an article for the website and maybe a video for the YouTube channel showing you how I get these shots and what techniques I use to try and make my videos look just a little bit better than the average jerky, shaky YouTube contribution. If you're interested in that, then by all means drop me a line, email me through the website, or put a comment on the bottom of this video, and I will go ahead and I'll write an article which will hopefully make you a better video taker for model flying. So you get the good video shots and everyone will go, wow, what a great video, you know, 5 stars. They don't have stars on YouTube anymore. That's a bit of a shame. Anyway, that I think is the end of my script for this week. So that's the RCModelReviews.com news. Oh, tell a lie. I have here some engines. Here we go. I've got a Thunder Tiger Pro on the bottom and an ASP/Magnum/SC52 on the top. What I intend to do very shortly is to do a bit of a shootout of your average 40 to 55 sized 2-stroke model engine. This is your nitro engines. It's not nitro, it's glow plug. Nitro. Anyway, so I'm going to take these engines, going to put them on the test bench, fire them up, going to check them for power, going to check them for throttling, check them for construction, how well they're made, if there's bits of metal left inside after the manufacturing process, do all those things. Hopefully tell you which is going to be the best engine of this class for your models and at the best price. Now, if there are any engine manufacturers, especially Chinese, I'd like to hear from more of the Chinese engine manufacturers, because at the moment there's a lot of Chinese product coming out and some of it is pretty good and some of it's pretty damn bad. So those are the cheap products on the market and everyone wants to know how good is the cheap product. So I'll try and get some of those Chinese products and put them alongside some of the more well-known brands that you've seen and that you've used over the years. But that's it for this week. The prize drawer, I'm still getting those comments flowing in with a Hitec or JR. Remember, don't put them on this video, put them on the one I did last week. It's on the YouTube channel. And I have the scantily clad women. Are you there, women? They're here. They're ready to do the draw very soon. As soon as I've got those numbers out to you, which I'll be starting to do tomorrow. So you can start expecting to see a message on your YouTube channel or your YouTube account, which tells you your draw number. And then we'll get underway and we'll have all sorts of wonderful things on the next, hopefully the next weekly news from RC Model Reviews. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. If you're not a subscriber, go to the website, check it out. Trying to update it very regularly. In fact, I really wish I could do this full time because there is just so much stuff I would like to show you. So much software I'd like to write, so many things I'd like to build and share with you, but I can't because I've got to earn a living. Which brings me to thank you. I've had quite a few donations. Well, I've had a handful of donations since the last video and I appreciate those. I'm emailing everyone and thanking them as I said I would. And so if you want to donate, please do so. Don't hold back. You know, get your purses out and let the moths fly free and fire me $1 or $2. I don't mind. I'm not too proud to say thank you. And I will catch you next time on the RC Model Reviews YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.